this is how you play Back in Black by AC/DC. First, you start with the low E chord where you just have an open E, your ring finger on the second fret of the A string, and your pinky on the second fret of the D string. Alright, and then after that, you go to the D chord, which, in this case, you'll have your index finger on 5th fret of the A string, ring finger, 7th fret of the D string, and then your pinky on the 7th fret of the G string, and you'll strum that 3 times. And then after that, you just do the A chord, which is the same thing as the D chord, except you have this on the 5th fret on the E string, and then you have your ring finger on the 7th fret of the A string, and then your pinky's on the 7th fret of the D string. Okay, and then after that, you're going to do a little lick here where you just do a pull off where you're on the high E string of the 3rd fret, where you just like that to get it to open. And then you do that on the B string afterwards. And then you just sort of vibrate the 2nd fret of the G string after that. And then pull that off. And then after, so alright, and then after, so yeah, as you can probably tell, after that you go back to the low E chord, which, in case you can't remember, open E string, ring finger, 2nd fret of the A string, and pinky, 2nd fret of the D string. Okay. Yeah. Keep going. And then you do the D 3 times again, which, again, if you can't remember, index finger, 5th fret of the A string, ring finger, 7th fret of the D string, and pinky, 7th fret of the G string. Strum that 3 times. And then you do the A chord 3 times again, which index finger, 5th fret of the E string, and then your ring finger, 7th fret of the A string, and then pinky, 7th fret of the D string. So now after that, you don't do this a second time. You do this a second time. You start with your pinky on the 7th fret of the low E string, and then at the same time you'll have your index finger on the 4th fret of the low E, so you'll pull off from there. And then after that, you'll have this back to the 7th fret, but your middle finger will be on the 5th fret of the low E string. And then your pinky goes back to where it was, ring finger, 6th fret of the low E. And then you just play that twice and then slide. One more time. There you go.